also the radio is always going all day long. I'm listening to rock music, and so when we turn the camera on, we have to shut the radio off, because I mean, even if there's one sound in the background, it picks it up. Even in the house, if we do a video in one room and I'm doing something in the office, it picks it up on our TV like 3 rooms away, and they won't let us post it. So it's crazy.
Copyrighted, yeah.
It's crazy how that works. So okay, if you want to, let's see. Oh, right here. Let's start right here.
Okay.
Okay, here's my drawbar done. You can see it moves back and forth. So I'm very, very happy how that turned out. And then if you come over here, Deb, real quick, and you can peek right down here at the little clutch and brake pedal.
Okay. Oh.
There's the pedals on that side. And then if you swing around this side, Deb, you can see the...
Oops.
You come around here and maybe point towards there, the clutch pedal. I used a half inch flat bar for the actual pedal and for the arms to curve back down around. So I think it's got a pretty similar look than that the actual tractor has on there. So I'm very happy how that turned out. And then I'm going to show you real quick right here. I'm going to put on my safety glasses and show you. One of my little, let's see, here we go. I use the Dremel tools a lot, and I usually mostly use this little pointed cutter. I have the one with the flex head on it too, and then I have one here with the sanding discs too. And so right now I'm just going to show you how I was just starting to work on a little bit of the filler on the steering wheel. So you got your glasses on, Deb?
Yeah.
So if you come up here, Deb, maybe a little bit. I'll kind of give you an idea. Can you see kind of a little bit? How I take most of this right off. Somebody told me one time, they said, "Oh, Don, all your model is a big chunk of Bondo, and you sand it and make it look like something." I guarantee you, after I'm done sanding, there's not a lot on it. I probably sand off 85% of the Bondo. All I'm doing is trying to fill those welds. So by the time I take the rough stuff off, you can see all these big chunks there, but when I'm done, I take a lot of it off. And then I'm not even done. I'm getting the high spots here with this tool. You can see how it's kind of taking it off. I'm trying to get all the high spots. And then turn it around. And I also use when I get done with getting the high spots off, then I'll take my file and I'll file it. You can see how I'm taking most all of it off. When you first put it on, it's warm and it flows like almost a little bit like glue. So I always put extra on, so if it flows one way or the other, there's still enough there. So it all takes time. There's just one. Flip it over and get the back side. There's just one right there, just getting the rough stuff. So you can see here it is after I took the rough stuff off, and here it is before I did it at all. So you can see right here how much of it comes off right in the beginning. Spin it around. This one here. It's a dirty job. Somebody's got to do it. It was a snowy day in Deere today. I went out and shoveled the snow and got it all piled up. And then I got the tractor out and snow blowed it. And people always say, Don, you got so many snow plowing toys, and how come you do it by hand? It's so relaxing and peaceful. And I need the exercise. And I enjoy it. I always do. Once you start the tractor, it's noisy and it's just so peaceful. Sometimes Deb, we had 3 of those little push shovels, and sometimes Deb gets dressed up in one too and comes out there and we shovel it. Just a kind of a fun thing to do. And sometimes Deb and me and my grandson get all 3 of them and we'll shovel together too, and that's really fun. And sometimes my grandson will sit in the shovel and I'll pull him around on it like a sled. And that's pretty cool.
And then remember, Nicole did your big tractor, she did your snow blower.
The what?
I said, remember Nicole did your big tractor, your 5400.
She drove the big one?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
She had dress clothes. And
She drove my plow truck.
Yeah.
She did a snow plow.
And she did the walk behind, I think.
And she drove my John Deere 212 when we still lived down in Alma. Remember in our backyard? She drove that when she was, I think, 4.
Yeah.
So...
Bill loves snow.
So there's, you can see a little bit where it's taken more off. So you kind of get the idea. So I'll show you the next step real quick. I got a file right here. And so then I do is I just go through here. I kind of hit it. Any high spots. Like so. Like that, and then I do a little bit here, and then I'll get the smaller file, so when I get to the sandpaper, there's not a whole lot left to take off, but you can see how more and more that fillers coming off. So that's part of the process. And that's people don't realize how time consuming some of this stuff is, but because you guys only see it once a day, and I'm out here the whole day. And we stop for lunch, and Deb and I have lunch every day. And if she has to run errands, I take her to run errands, and so, but I'm out here just like clockwork. I'm out here at a certain time every morning. Deb and I walk on the treadmill 7 days a week and get that done, and off we go. So, okay, there's one roughed in. So then what I do is I take a piece of sandpaper like this, and I will bend it once or twice, usually twice on something like that. That gives me a nice round surface. And I just start sanding on it, and that gives me There, our governor said we might be opening our restaurants back up. What, Deb, February 1st?
Uh-huh. To eat inside.
To eat inside. So Deb said we're only one of 3 states
That's what they say.
that people can't go inside a restaurant. So that's gonna seem nice again. You have to wear a mask, but still, it's a step in the right direction. So that's pretty cool. So okay, then here we go. So anyway, that gives you an idea, a little bit of an idea, right there. Right there. There. So we're slowly. I spent quite a bit of time shoveling snow today. Deb just made some Red Lobster biscuits. They're kind of tiny, aren't they? I think this one here is even small compared to the ones we get at used to get at Red Lobster. Okay, let me test that. Good. Garlicky.
That way you can.
Buttery.
That way you can say you ate 5 of them, but it's really only about the size of one.
We got some chicken, like a chicken pot pie stuffing stuff that we're having for supper. And so Deb said she's going to make these biscuits, and we'll pour some of that chicken gravy stuff on top of them. It sounds good. So how are we doing on my time? I'm almost done. I think I'm working overtime. Can you see that clock?
I do.
What time does it say?
5:03.
What time am I supposed to be out of here?
5 o'clock. Oh, you usually walk right in about 5 o'clock. Yeah, so you're.
And I still got my Christmas lights up, guys. I just can't take them down.
No, leave them up.
This has been rough. Got to the.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Really.
Okay, I wanted to tell you, since we've been back online, we get a lot of people that say they want to come up here and meet me and take a tour of my little shop and see my little tractors, but we can't do it with COVID. Deb and I are almost 70 years old, and we're at that high risk age. And if one of us lost each other, that'd be the end of our life, both of our lives. And so we can't do it. So we're sharing all this stuff on the internet, and that's safe. Nicole and Bill and Tarek haven't even been home. They didn't even come home for Christmas or Thanksgiving or anything, so we surely can't have perfect strangers come into our house, even with masks. And a lot of them have had it already. They've had the COVID. We've never had it, so we're one of the first people that was wearing masks because we thought, even without COVID, we said last year, when did it start, Deb? January, February? We started wearing the mask. We were one of the first ones.
I think about March. See, February or March, yeah.
And it was the cold and flu season, and we started wearing those masks every time we went to the grocery store and to get the mail. And we never even got a cold or the flu last spring. And so we say that if nothing else, the masks helped us from getting sick, just a cold or a flu, because the last couple of years we both got the flu pretty bad. So we're saying right now, even if the COVID's winding down, I think we still think that the masks are helping us not get a cold or the flu. So, okay. People ask me why I'm shoveling the driveway, and I already said that. But I do have fun on the tractors and the loader. So, okay, let's see. I think that's it.
That's it.
Cut. Bye. See you tomorrow.